Welcome to our cooking video. Today we're cooking chicken and shrimp paella. First, grab your red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and onion and begin rinsing them in warm water. On a cutting board, chop your rinsed vegetables into small pieces, enough to garner you half a cup for each vegetable. In an iron skillet, add 4 tablespoons of olive oil over medium-high heat. Add your half cup of green bell pepper, then half cup of onions, then half cup of red bell pepper. Grabbing your prepackaged baby mushrooms, place half a cup into the pan and stir them along with the vegetables. As the vegetables are sauteing, sprinkle a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, an 1/8 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, half a teaspoon of minced garlic, and stir continuously until they are golden brown. Once they're ready, put them aside in a bowl. On a separate clean cutting board, grab 3 chicken thighs and cut them into 5 pieces per thigh. If you notice how we use separate cutting boards for preparing the vegetables and chicken, it is to ensure we do not cross-contaminate. Salmonella is a bacteria in raw chicken that can cause foodborne illnesses, so using a separate board will limit the bacteria from touching the vegetables. Next, grab a clean medium to large mixing bowl and put the chicken thighs into the bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard, an 1/8 teaspoon of ground black pepper, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of minced garlic. Take a clean hand and mix and marinate together. To cook the chicken, bring the iron skillet up to medium-high heat, then add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Once the olive oil is hot enough, add the chicken and saute for about 5 minutes or until the chicken is golden brown. Then set it aside in a bowl. Grabbing a clean cutting board, start off by peeling the shell and pulling the legs off the shrimp. Continue this process for all your shrimps. To devein the shrimp, locate the curved part of the shrimp, take a sharp knife, and make a shallow but long slice on this curve. Then find a long dark piece of gray string or the vein and remove it from the shrimp. Next, sprinkle an 1/8 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of minced garlic. To cook the shrimp, bring the iron skillet to medium-high heat. When the pan is warm, add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Once the olive oil looks very liquid and spreads around the pan easily, add the shrimp and saute for about 4 minutes or until the shrimp look firm and golden. Then set it aside in a bowl. Before preparing the rice, wash your hands with soap and warm water for a good 20 seconds to prevent food contamination. Next, wash 2 cups of rice by using a colander, making sure the water runs almost clear when finished. This should take about 2 to 3 washes. In a new large bowl, add the rice, a teaspoon of saffron, a 1/4 teaspoon of chicken bouillon, an 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and an 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. In a skillet, boil 3 cups or 24 ounces of water. When at a rolling boil, add the rice mixture to the skillet and stir for 1 minute. As the rice is cooking, the rice will puff up during gelatinization. When starch is heated with water, gelatinization occurs. The bonds in the starch molecules break and the water moves in to form hydrogen bonds within the starch, effectively separating the glucose molecules and dissolving the starch. This process puffs up the rice grain and softens it. Next, add the shrimp, the chicken, the vegetables, and the 4th cup of frozen green peas and stir slightly for 1 minute. Then cover the pan on low heat and cook for 20 to 25 minutes. During the cooking process, the method of heat transfer used is convection, a method that uses a liquid or air current to cook the food. As the skillet is being heated with the lid, the hot water from the bottom of the skillet will transfer to the top of the skillet, replacing the cooler molecules. The cooler molecules will then drop back down towards the heat source and cause currents. This continuous current creates a circular motion that will evenly distribute heat throughout the dish. When the rice is done, remove the lid, serve, and enjoy!